All right, everyone, this is a first for this channel. First video with the Raw 700. I really am still kind of setting this up. I'll tell you what I've been doing lately with this, but I've just been working on my flying with the smaller birds. I'd be lying if I didn't say that one of the reasons I haven't flown this much is just fear, I guess, or anxiety, I guess, of crashing, even though I know I shouldn't be. But I love this bird. I really would hate to crash it, but you know, it is what it is. And so one of the big things I'm working on right now, I don't know if you can see that on my transmitter. I don't know if the light allows you to see, but I go here. This is the telemetry, and the last thing I needed to set up on this was the telemetry. The rotation, I have two RPMs here because I have one coming from the Hobby Wing ESC and one from the gyro, and they were off. They were not syncing, and there was some settings that were off. So let's first take a look at whether or not that's all synced up now. So we just turn this on. Ah, look at that, much better. There is almost 500 RPM difference before, but I had some settings inputted wrong. I won't go into what they were right now, but I like that. Okay, now let's take it easy. You know, I'll be honest, what I find in gusty wind with this is I find that it really, as you know, you definitely have a more stable heli because of the weight, bigger heli. But I find that with wind gusts, there is it really gets affected. Sorry, it seems to be drifting a little bit. Okay, so it seems to be, the altitude seems to get affected a lot. I don't know if it's because of just the bigger disc or what, but you know, I just find it hasn't been as stable in hover. And I just find now that this tail seems to be moving a little bit. I don't know if that's anyways, again, something I think I'm gonna have to make an adjustment for. It's not terrible, and it's not like I can't control it. So let's just do some very docile flying back and forth. I'll even make sure it's turning with the nose out, so you can see. Such a awesome, I just love the way that these SABs look. When first time I saw this Raw when I got back into helis, the last 700 I had, and I still have, is an Align 700E F3C flybarred. You know, when I got back, that was over 10 years ago. I think I kind of briefly told my story a little bit maybe in the first video, but I'll give it more detail another time. But when I got back in it and I saw these SAB helis, I fell in love. I love the way that they look. They're so pretty. Definitely suits my taste anyways. And from what I've seen from the guys here that fly them at the club, they fly amazing. I'm gonna post a video. I took a little video of one of the top flyers here at the club. His name's Dimitri, flying his Scepter 700. I think I was a pretty horrible cameraman, so I'm gonna even I'll apologize in the video, and I'll apologize here, but I will post that video because it's inspiring, you know, seeing these guys fly. But again, I know this is pretty docile, boring flight, but I definitely take it easy with this Raw right now. But I mean, if you're new, this is the kind of stuff that you start with, you know. I mean, this feel, you know, I know I'm saying, oh, this is kind of basic flight, but man, when this was the extent of what I could do, it took every bit of concentration just to be able. And if sorry, I heard something there, but thought someone was calling me. This is the beginnings of being able to do figure eights. You know, you're turning with the nose away and then you're coming back. You know, if you've watched John Stoltz videos, which were awesome for me, although there's lots of other ways to, you know, learn helis, this is a great exercise to just get comfortable in very short and slow controlled forward flight. So the other thing I was going to mention is that, you know, you might be wondering, you know, why so low, you know, but you know, this is the comfort level for a lot of beginners, you know, that 4, 5, 6 feet height. But I think if you can get comfortable flying it a little higher, then you know, you definitely give yourself much more room for error. So we've, you know, I've taken it up there a little bit to about, you know, about 7 or 8 feet here, as I am getting a little bit more comfortable now, as you know, getting reacclimated to the attitude of this helicopter. And let's be honest, if they're set up right, you know, they do, especially for basic maneuvers, they all will fly pretty similar, but they do have different attitudes. You know, when you have different motors, you know, they're set up differently. I think you need to, it bears mentioning that it's something to be prepared with between your helis. They're not all going to be, they're not all going to fly completely similar. And a lot of people will have their favorite heli. I think I heard my transmitter say 20 seconds. A quick glance. Yeah. So let's bring her in.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Very cool. I know I didn't do much, but I always feel satisfied when I fly this bird. So there it is, your introduction to my SAB Goblin Raw 700. I really look forward to becoming a much better pilot so I can show you guys what this bird can really do.